Hello and welcome back to episode 9 and our final 2 league games of the season. We are Hemel Hempstead and it's Dartford at home and Braintree away from home as our last 2 games of the season before we enter into the playoffs, which is what it's looking like now, to be honest with you. Welling still have to play Weymouth and it's quite unlikely that we're going to be able to catch Welling if they beat Weymouth. It's impossible. If Welling win another game, it's impossible anyway. But since we were last together around here, it's been quite good. We've lost 1 to Chelmsford and drawn 1 to Hungerford. And a win in the Hungerford game or a win in the Chelmsford game probably would see us in with a real chance with the final 2 games to play. But so be it, we're pretty much out of it, and this is the side that's going to go into the Dartford game now, trying to get some form for the playoffs. Hinds is in at left back with Dickinson and Essam, Felix, Howell, Galliford, Sinclair, Ashford, German, Asong and Yi, with Nashi Nash, of course, on the bench. It's been a pretty good season, I think, personally. We've done all right. It's not been... I mean, we would like to be there where Welling are, but it's not possible. And to be honest, we're in the playoffs. Welling are actually 1-0 down. And Weymouth 1-0. So we pick up a win here. And those results have to go our way for anything to happen. But you never know. But either way, top 3, top 4 finish in the playoffs as well is huge. If we can get into the final of the playoffs, that would be brilliant. We'll do a final special and all sorts. There'll be flashing lights and suits and tyres and celebrations if we win. And champagne as Ricky German finds Felix down that right-hand side. There's a lovely run by the fullback as he finds Asong Anyi, who is nearly fouled. And Ricky German, Mr. O'Reliable, Ricky German, his 21st goal of the season. Puts us 1-0 up here against Dartford, and that puts us just 2 points away from Welling. We would actually have better goal difference than them as well. So, Welling are actually 2-0 down now. David Noble has scored to make it 2-0 to whoever they're fucking... I don't know who they're playing. Who are they playing? What has happened to my brain? St Albans 2-1 though, as Bar gets one back as we come into half time. How are Weymouth getting on? They're 1-0 down as well. Either of those 2 sides bottle it, we're really in with a chance on the final day. I don't know what we need to happen to ensure that. I think they both just need to lose, and then I don't know who I'd rather. I think the last game for them needs to be a draw, and we need to win. And then I believe it's down to some sort of goal difference or something with Welling United. As to whether we get promoted or not, I don't know. Something along those lines. But we need to beat Dartford first, and that's massive as a challenge. Oh, hey! What is Felix doing? Norman Wabo is in for his first goal of the season, and he won't get an easier one than that, as we're bottling it as well. I wish I could bring him off, but I just can't. Tyrone Sterling is coming on for Hinds, who is struggling a little bit. Jake Howells is going to come on for Sam Ashford, who's not been good enough. And we need to demand more because we need a goal. And it might not matter as Weymouth have equalised, I think, anyway. So it all might just be a bit pointless now. Weymouth have actually taken the lead. So it's all for nothing as things stand anyway. Because results are now not going our way. But Felix has really screwed us here against Dartford, as Wabo is in again and has nearly fired one in from 30 yards. Massively disappointing way to end it, as we've actually slipped to 4th as Dulwich Hamlet overtake us. No one else can. Even Braintree on the last day is a bit of an exhibition match, as we draw 1-1, and with that go our slim chances of promotion via the automatic spot. It is now impossible with 1 game to go, but we still have the Braintree exhibition match to prepare ourselves for the playoffs. The depressing Braintree game now. Nothing to play for. They can't catch us. We can catch Dulwich and finish 3rd, I guess. All a little bit depleted. The only fun thing is that Welling and Weymouth are going to have a shootout for top spot, which will be quite interesting actually. But we're actually going to start Liam Nash today. Taron Sterling coming out left back, and they're the only 2 changes we're going to make. Liam Nash. Got to give him a game, because at the end of the day, we need to see what we can do in the playoffs, because we're looking at trying to really advance into the conference somehow, as Felix whips one in and Sam Ashford gives us a lead after only 8 minutes. We go 1-0 up here. This is a wonderful ball in and a wonderful header straight into that far corner. Lovely header as we go 3rd. As that Weymouth currently winning the league in that 0-0 draw, and Sinclair makes it 2. Is he offside? Oh, he is offside. It's a lovely header though again. With dangerous from set pieces, he is just offside. It's a great line. As the ball thunders into the back of the net. We'll keep that Weymouth game just there, as Besant makes a lovely save. And Banton is going to have one whipped in. Is that Jason Banton? I think we've had Braintree on this episode before. I can't remember. As they're in on the attack again. Another side we could again. So what you're going to have seen is up to about the 22nd minute. There's been a bit of a glitch with the recording software, so you're not going to have seen the end of the Braintree match. We've drawn that 1-1 all, which means that we have been pushed down into 4th, which means we now have, instead of being where Dulwich are and having a free week, we have to play Maidstone in a playoff first rounder. We win that, we earn the right to play Welling in a 2-legged semi-final, which if we win that, we play the winner of Dulwich Hamlet or Braintree or Eastbourne Borough in the final. So a bit of a confusing one, but it's worked itself out. The draw obviously killed us a little bit. Weymouth ending up winning the league as well. A really strange one. Just run out of disk space on the old hard drive, so it just stopped recording after 22 minutes, so you didn't see the full match, which is very frustrating. But we will be back for a playoff special on Thursday. I don't know how we're quite going to do it yet with this extra playoff round that I didn't expect to have, because I did have a massive debate with myself whether what would go on if we finished outside of the top 3 sides, and it didn't never occur to me that it actually wasn't recording. So yeah, we're going to have a first round playoff, and then hopefully a semi-final, and then a final, and then a conference, but you don't know yet. But yeah, we'll do that and work something out. But until then, this absolute shambles of an episode. If you did enjoy it, please do like, subscribe, and hate it and dislike it and do something. Just do anything. But until that playoff special on Thursday,